Welcome back to the WIOA Title I training video series. This training series focuses on 7 specific topics that are key to successful implementation of WIOA programs. This training focuses specifically on the provision of work experience in youth programs. You can find New Jersey's work experience policy in the Workforce Professional Resources section of the New Jersey WIOA website. All policies that have been issued by NJDOL are available in the New Jersey Workforce Innovation Notices section, including specifically the Work Experience Policy, NJWIN 1-17. Work experiences offer opportunities for work-based career exploration and preparation. Work experiences are planned, structured learning activities that take place in a workplace setting and offer youth opportunities for acquiring job experience. Work experiences should be offered to all youth and can provide unique value to in-school youth, out-of-school youth without a secondary credential, and out-of-school youth with a secondary credential. A variety of work experience types are available to support the unique interests and meet the needs of youth coming in with different experiences. These include summer and year-round opportunities in which young people can receive hands-on employment experience. Pre-apprenticeship programs that prepare participants to enter and succeed in a registered apprenticeship program. Pre-apprenticeship programs should include facilitated entry and/or articulation with registered pre-apprenticeship programs. In addition, work experience includes internships and job shadowing, where participants can learn about a job through first-hand observation of a professional about the work environment and occupational and technical skills necessary to perform a specific job. Finally, a work experience may also include on-the-job training, defined as a paid employer-led training experience. In addition to considering the variety of work experiences in which youth can engage, there are also 5 key work experience characteristics that you should consider when developing work experience opportunities in your local area. Compensation potential, diversity of your employer base, integration of career exploration and development, inclusion of academic and occupational components, as well as ensuring that work experiences strengthen the career and workplace readiness of youth. We'll spend the next part of this training discussing each of these areas in more detail. Compensation potential includes payment to youth through wages, stipends, and incentives as part of a work experience. Overall, while some work experiences may be unpaid, we encourage local areas to consider compensation strategies for all work experiences. Wages are payment for services rendered where an employer-employee relationship exists. Stipends are allowable payments for participation in work experience activities. Incentives are payments allowable to youth participants for recognition and achievements directly tied to work experience, such as successful completion. In addition, it is important to note the following specifics. Wages and stipends are subject to IRS rules and guidelines. Wages should be compliant with policies under the Fair Labor Standards Act, FLSA. Local policies should be in place governing award of incentive payment specifics. In addition to this video, more details about wages, stipends, and incentives are offered in NJWIN 1-17. The second characteristic to consider in developing work experiences in your local area is the diversity of employers that you are working with to offer work experience. Are you working with employers from different locations within your local area? Are you working with employers that cross over for-profit, nonprofit, and private public sectors? Are you working with employers from different industries and occupations? Are you working with employers of different sizes, small businesses and large organizations? In addition to employer diversity, the work experiences you offer to youth should include opportunities for career exploration and skill development. Specific career exploration activities include opportunities for observing careers, for example, through job shadowing as well as company tours, and additional career exploration opportunities, such as through career fairs or engagement with career mentors. Skills development opportunities should be available through direct employment experiences that include authentic work tasks and projects, as well as specific industry engagement opportunities, for example, through pre-apprenticeship and internship opportunities. A fourth area to consider across your work experience programs are the inclusion of both academic and occupational skill development. Local programs have the flexibility to determine the appropriate type of academic and occupational education necessary for a specific work experience. Every work experience should include both an occupational component and an academic component. And core to work experience is engagement in an employer-based experience. This employer-based experience offers opportunities for contextualizing learning about an occupation and connects the development of academic and occupational skills to an authentic professional environment. Ultimately, work experiences can be implemented in a number of ways. Components may be offered by the employer and/or a provider in a worksite and/or in a classroom, or concurrently and/or sequentially. The key is that there should be intentional integration of occupational and academic components through an employer-based experience and real-world engagement. It's critical that youth not only gain real-world exposure, but also build specific academic knowledge and skills related to a specific occupation or occupational cluster, including learning about fundamental occupational concepts and techniques and the tools, mechanisms, and industry-based language that are inherent to a particular occupation. Last but not least is the critical importance of considering and thinking about how work experiences can be designed to strengthen career and workplace readiness. The New Jersey Department of Education has developed a set of career-ready practices that offer a full range of career readiness areas to consider in your work experience programming. This includes key workplace skills like communication, critical thinking, creativity and innovation, working in teams and cultural competence, as well as health and financial well-being, to name a few. For more information, you can Google New Jersey Career Ready Practices for the full framework. Now we're going to shift gears to talk more about how to engage in identifying and documenting work experience with individual youth. The ISS is a critical tool in helping to identify an appropriate work experience for a youth, as well as documenting engagement in work experience. Identifying whether a youth can benefit from work experience starts with assessment of a young person's occupational interests, skills, and employability, as well as a review of prior work experience and history, as well as a review of their career pathway and goals. How might a work experience offer them opportunities to build knowledge and skills and experience that aligns with their career pathway and goals? If based on assessment and identification of career pathways and goals, a young person could benefit from a work experience, this should be documented in the Program Elements section of the ISS. Work experience planning and participation should also be documented in AOSOS. Specifically, any work experiences should be designated and funded as services in the Services tab. Additional notes and details should be highlighted in the Comments tab in Services, including specific information about the work experience in which the youth participated. What type of work experience? Where is the youth placed? How long is the work experience? What are the specific academic and occupational components? And how is it aligned to the career pathway? In addition to documenting when work experience is part of a youth service strategy, comments should also include information when a work experience is not part of a youth service strategy, documenting when a work experience was offered and declined, and/or why a work experience wasn't part of the youth service strategy. In addition to documentation in AOSOS, there are also specific documents associated with work experiences that should be captured in the paper or electronic files based in your local areas. These include documents such as worksite agreements, training plans, timesheets and attendance sheets, and proof of wage, incentive, and/or stipend payments. This concludes our summary of work experience. Additional resources, including NJDOL's policies, a series of training tutorials on AOSOS, as well as work experience materials on Workforce GPS, are available. If you don't have access to these materials or have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us at wioapolicy@dol.nj.gov. And don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button to get updates about future videos. Thank you.